So normally I would be afraid to show this because like Moncatius, but this girl was doing this on stream, so you know she's not banned, which means that Twitch thinks it's okay. So this girl is in like some kind of, I don't know what to call the clothing, and she's doing like yoga and like jumping on trampolines, and she's calling this a Tifa cosplay, and this is on Twitch, you know, and it's so obviously sexualizing that I don't know, like we're meant to see this as normal things IRL. This is like no big deal, right? And I think when we have these things as like no big deal, that means when you have actual porn, it has to become so much more hardcore.
Well, I'm just going to go right ahead and say it. This is indeed based. And if I dare say furthermore, which for what it's worth I do in fact dare, quite red-pilled as well.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I am. It's Tuesday. It's 80 degrees outside, and there's going to be a bunch of thunderstorms tonight, and then it's going to be 50 degrees again. We had one day of summer, and it was glorious. Now, the tub meta on Twitch has been something that has really drawn the ire of a lot of people online. In fact, a lot of streamers. In fact, a lot of female streamers as well. And I've talked about, quite frankly, that, you know, again, so everyone knows my official position, it should just all be allowed. I don't care. I'm of the mindset that this is obviously done. Twitch makes more money from the meta, meaning women specifically have to go to greater and greater extents to bring in their fans and then eventually funnel them out to their OnlyFans stuff. That, you know, it started with this body painting stuff. I'm an artiste. I'm really an artiste. Let me just spend 60 minutes painting one of my bobs over here, and then it's truly art. Now I hear you. Yes, there are some people who are genuinely good artists that do this. That is 1%. The overwhelming majority are people that are just like, oh, here's a loophole for me to literally have my tit out. Awesome. Super chat and join my OnlyFans. But by the way, if you want extra spicy content, subscribe to my Subscribestar. Last week, I showed you how to de-winterize your riding lawnmower. Whew, scintillating stuff. But now it's been getting a lot of the tub meta has been getting a lot of pushback, and I don't know who Annie Fuchsia is. She probably hates me. I don't care. This is like a super based take about kind of the degeneration or normalization of this kind of content for young men. Twitch's rules have been more lax. Twitch has worked to improve the clarity and transparency of its community guidelines, in particular on spicy content. You know, if you just didn't allow any of it, you wouldn't have to waste all your time on this, or if you just allowed all of it, I suppose, too. The Amazon-owned platform said that it always takes context into consideration when deciding on any moderation action. However, this is part of the problem, as streamers have found that by doing pool streams, they can wear whatever they want without issue, as the context of the stream is suitable for the attire. The growth of the tub meta has led to widespread debate, and even some have said that it creates anti-woman sentiment on the platform, whose audience is largely male. I don't necessarily agree that it creates anti-woman sentiment, but I do believe that it kind of normalizes this type of content for young boys, and creates even more demand for it. If you can see, Swedish streamer Annie Fuchsia says, normally I'd be afraid to show this because toss, but this girl was doing this on stream and she's not banned, which means Twitch says it's okay. Nice call out. This is on Twitch. Normally I'd be like, I can't show this on stream. This is Twitch, and this is obviously spicifying. Like, we're meant to see this as a normal thing, like it's no big deal. And what she's referring to is what I guess you could call some sort of Tifa cosplay, but it's not. It's just like this chick who's got, simply because like her bottom is dark black and the top is white, like she's doing yoga or something like that. It's absurd. Of course, I mean, what is this? Oh, and then, you have all these people now, rushing to rent a house that has a pool, or, move down to Florida so that they can just do this stuff all the time. Now, again, I am not saying it should be banned, but I am saying that she's right, that Twitch is trying to normalize this kind of stuff. Fuchsia says that this content, and this is where her take gets really based. Fuchsia says that if this content is normalized as, quote, no big deal, then the boundaries for actual spicy content are moved further away. As a streamer in Just Chatting section at the time, Fuchsia also acknowledged that this category has a stigma attached, particularly for female content creators. Quote, I'm in Just Chatting now, and it feels like these are the type of people checking the category that I'm in. It feels wrong. Twitch is yet to respond to the ongoing debate, though some streamers have faced suspensions for tub streams. By and large, people are fine. And this goes back to the original article, or the original point that Asmongold expertly made, by saying that it's stewing. Asmon says, if this would have happened to Forsen, Twitch would not only ban him, but they would send him to the moon. The World of Warcraft streamer joked they would ban him from Earth. He says, let's be honest. Why is it this person gets multiple 3-day suspensions over and over, Asmongold asked, but other people get permaban, especially when it's for the exact same stuff? This is reference to Indie Fox, who is, I think, finally banned. I also think, by the way, here's the truth of it all. Amazon has done the math. They find, and I'd be willing to bet you, that barely there type streams make way more money than just allowing full on, spice on the platform. He writes, I actually think Twitch is actually indirectly fermenting and creating a lot of anti-woman sentiment. I really think that they are, by not treating this fairly, he explained, I think anybody would see the way she's been acting and the other people have been acting, what the difference is in the punishment. It's very clear that something is not right. I think that they need to do something about it because every single other person sees that and creates this discontent, he explained. That's why I think that unfairness is so insidious. It's so subversive. I don't... It's really just sad that this is the kind of content that Twitch has. And I do feel bad for women on Twitch because, a lot of guys will say, oh, it's just on easy mode for if you're like a semi-attractive girl. Yes, it's easier to get maybe someone to give you a shot, give you a chance, watch your content. But you still have to be a good entertainer to keep them there. Like, I don't think Amaranth is particularly attractive, but she does have certain features that some people really enjoy. But there's no way she's like the #1 streamer on Twitch if she doesn't know what she's doing, if she doesn't commit to the grind. Now, is it easy to float around in a banana in a tiny pool in your apartment in a bikini? Yeah, extraordinarily easy. And no man could ever do that with any level of similar success. So, yes, there is an advantage. But I would argue that advantage is primarily from the built-in audience that Twitch already has. For example, the majority of Twitch viewers are men. And if it's like anything like YouTube, it's very majority, a super majority. Let's just say it's 80%. If the Twitch's platform was a 80% female-based audience, I guarantee you there would be dudes streaming workouts and doing yoga by the pool, and they would have thousands of viewers as well. So it's not just that it's women; it's that it's women in a men's on a men's platform, a platform primarily used by men. I know Twitch wants to keep believing the dream that just as many women out there want to watch other people play video games as men, but that's just never going to be the case. That isn't to say that there aren't, female fans of streamers. Of course there are, but the numbers are just always going to be less. And so you're always going to have anything that caters to like young men being extremely popular on this platform. And I feel bad because these girls have people coming in. One thing that she really said was talking about it's really just a gateway for OnlyFans. Let's actually do this because this is actually a really good clip.
They have the softcore porn section called Just Chatting. Well, like, I'm in Just Chatting right now, am I not? And like, checking out the category that I'm in, and, like, it just feels wrong. This is what I was talking about, and I think that's what Natasha is trying to make a point of as well. People have, over all the years, come into channels, be like, show boobs, or go to kitchen, or, like, you know, do this, do that, right? Push your elbows together, you know, like, whatever kind of thing. Send nudes, right? People have done that all the time, right? And when people started asking, like, do you have an OnlyFans? And, like, it was like, that was, like, the sort of gateway towards it, I guess, in a way. Because it was still okay, but it became like a gateway of some sorts, I think.
It absolutely is a gateway. You know, Twitch is profiting for a platform that cares about uplifting women. They really are profiting off what some people might say, you know, women being, you know, exploiting themselves. And Twitch is, if anything, you know, Twitch being used to funnel viewers from video game, like essentially this is the funnel. Timmy watches CSGO. Timmy sees some big old biddies in Just Chatting. Now Timmy's using mom's credit card to pay to see full on, you know, someone spreading everything out on their OnlyFans account. I don't know that I love that. I think it's, you know, I lean towards protecting men. I'm not saying that the women are evil who do this or anything like that. I think that they have every right to do it. But I do believe that Twitch should do more to, like, maybe not make it so easy for kids to get sucked into this, because a lot of these accounts, these pay for premium content accounts, you know, they might be $40, $50 a month, and you're sending them huge tips because you think they love you. It's sad. It's a sad state of events. I hope you enjoyed this video, though. We'll talk to you again real soon.